The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. Where it was, there shall ego be. Most people do not really want freedom. Because freedom involves responsibility. And most people are frightened of responsibility. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. The ego is not master in its own house. The first requisite of civilization is that of justice. The goal of all life is death. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. The mind is like a piece of paper on which every impression leaves a mark. The only person with whom you have to compare yourself is you in the past. Civilization began the first time an angry person cast a word instead of a rock. The conscious mind may be compared to a fountain playing in the sun and falling back into the great subterranean pool of subconscious from which it rises. Words have a magical power. They can bring either the greatest happiness or deepest despair. Time spent with cats is never wasted. The devil has put a penalty on all things we enjoy in life. Either we suffer in health, or we suffer in soul, or we get fat. Neurosis is the inability to tolerate ambiguity. The mind is like an elastic band. The more you pull, the more it stretches. Every time you feel limitations, close your eyes and say to yourself, I am the infinite. The great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer. Despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is what does a woman want? A man who has been the indisputable favorite of his mother keeps for life the feeling of a conqueror. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. What a distressing contrast there is between the radiant intelligence of the child and the feeble mentality of the average adult. When inspiration does not come to me, I go halfway to meet it. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength.